already racing now. Good line away, no early pace. Lotus Favorites, also Flying Mighty settles back. Now who's going to charge forward and lead here? Win-Win Fighter, Shanghai Dragon, Pakistan Friend going forward. Robot Warrior not far away with Tailor Made, and then came Evie. 2 lengths Mr. Alden, followed by Hang's Decision, Red Elise, Turquoise Alpha. Then came behind those runners, Lotus Favorites. Back behind them, Riders Rain. He's got 2 behind him, and they are Super Elegance, the long-standing maiden, and Flying Mighty over on the inside. Heading towards the 1,200 metres, 12 to 15 from first to last, and it's Shanghai Dragon who's running them along here in front, leading by just over 2 lengths. Win-Win Fighter second, Pakistan Friend third, but there goes Mr. Alden. He's pressing forward for Luke Ferraris to go up and join Shanghai Dragon. Wasn't happy with the pace. Evie is running 5th. Around Tailor Made and Robot Warrior. He's still got 900 metres left to go. He's only just reached halfway and he's already under pressure midfield. Then came Lotus Favorites, followed by Hang's Decision, Turquoise Alpha. 3 to Red Elise, Flying Mighty 2 away. He's under pressure. Favorites 15 to 20 off the lead. Riders Rain and pushed along, and Super Elegance is last below the 600 metres. It is Mr. Alden coming down the side, the impossible horse to catch. He shows out by 3 now on Shanghai Dragon, Pakistan Friend, Win-Win Fighter, Tailor Made, Lotus Favorites. Evie presented in the middle of the track. Robot Warrior still under a ride, and then came Turquoise Alpha. Mr. Alden, 250 left to go. Shanghai Dragon, Pakistan Friend, Win-Win Fighter. Then came Lotus Favorites, Tailor Made, Evie, Robot Warrior, Riders Rain out wider. Slow motion action here. The leader is Shanghai Dragon. He's going home the better here. Shanghai Dragon will beat Lotus Favorites, Riders Rain, another placing, and then Photos 4th. Pakistan Friend or Robot Warrior, who was under a drive throughout. Flying Mighty picked a few off in the end. Super Elegance, and then came Win-Win Fighter. Pakistan Friend weakened in the straight. Tailor Made, Evie also weakened. Mr. Alden was well back with Hang's Decision. The winner 8, Shanghai Dragon, Benno Jung and Matthew Poon. From 13 second. Lotus Favorites, 4 third, Riders Rain. And who gets 4th? It's either Pakistan Friend or Robot Warrior. It's Pakistan Friend in front of Robot Warrior. Win-Win Fighter at the head of the rest. It was like a slow motion replay there over the final stages. Fairly well.
We're about to see it again from the start. So the winner, Shanghai Dragon, drawn out in the 11. Lotus Favorites, just a bit of an awkward start for him. He drags back, and he was a fair way off them early on too, so his run's been very good. Tailor Made's on the rail. Robot Warrior at this stage is travelling okay. Pakistan Friend, the White Blaze. Win-Win Fighter wider. Wider again is the eventual winner, Shanghai Dragon. And the train's just going to let him amble across and lead. Evie next from Turquoise Alpha. Mr. Alden back in the field from Red Elise. And then Lotus Favorites, Riders Rain, Flying Mighty and Super Elegance is last. But it's Shanghai Dragon leading the way down the back, Paul, over Win-Win Fighter. Mr. Alden's wide, so Luke Ferraris things shortly. Right now, in fact, no point staying here. I'm punching forward.
And away he went, and did carry on and put a bit of pace on Shanghai Dragon. And they were happy. He was happy to let him go, Matthew Poon. So he didn't really panic too much, Matthew, and you can see him just staying at the 1 pace there. Pakistan Friend, he stayed on nicely for 4th. He was getting every chance, as was Win-Win Fighter. EV managed to slot into a perfect position there for Zach Poon in the 1 out and 1 back. Getting towards the back here. Keep an eye on that horse in the red colours. Just picking up places through the field. That's Lotus Favorites, and also the favourite, who's second last at this stage.
So into the straight comes Mr. Alden, but he's under pressure. Shanghai Dragon eases to the outside of him. Pakistan Friend, Win-Win Fighter hard written, so too Evie. Riders Rain in the maroon colours right of screen runs on, and Lotus Favourite saves all the ground against the fence. Shanghai Dragon's taken the lead off Mr. Alden. Lotus Favourites looking to follow him through. There's a run there for Tailor Made, but the gap's going quicker. Win-Win Fighter stays on. Riders Rain runs on. And then Robot Warrior, Red Elise makes some late ground, but Shanghai Dragon too good for Lotus Favourites. Riders